Rob Bro, Carson Robinson, Broderick Washington, defensive tackle, junior, leader of the defense. Anything wrong there?
I'd probably say Dakota the leader.
Okay, all right. One of the leaders.
Yeah. Everybody's talking about it. We'll just get it out of the way. The defense has gotten better, but you guys still are not where you want to be.
Right.
What does Coach Gibbs just instill into you guys' mind? I know practice starts tomorrow, but in spring, the situation last year, what did he say y'all need to build off of from last season to this season?
Being able to finish a game, really, and actually winning a game as just a defense. Like TCU, defense could have won that game. We had too many fumbles. The ball was on the ground too much, and we didn't pick it up and score when our offense needed us the most. So probably finishing games and being able to take over a game and win a game for the team, really.
All right, big issue with the defense is giving up points. Obviously, that's what you're trying to do. You improved a huge leap last year. What's the leap looking like this year? Do you have a number in mind that you want to hold teams to? You had 32 last year. That was an 11-point improvement. So we get to 21 this year?
It sounds good, but in our league, it's so hard to do. It's so hard to do. The Big 12 offenses, I mean, you can say 21, you could try to create a number, but you got to do just the best you can, really. Just because the Big 12 has so many explosive offenses and skill guys, it's hard. It's hard to just say a number right now, so we're just going to do the best we can to stop them.
Going off of that question, in the Big 12, I mean, in probably the most high-powered offenses out of any conference in the country. You guys on the defensive side, everybody's looking at yards per game, points per game, but you just said it, finishing games and winning games. When the score, even if you've given up 42 points and you're up 49-42 in the fourth quarter and it's their last possession and you got to go win a game, does the defense, are you guys there where you guys can do that right now?
I feel like we are, honestly. I feel like we are. We can do it. As long as we just got to keep everybody just, when adversity hits, we got to make sure that we all stay as one. And if we can learn to do that, then we can do things like that.
We've got some good answers about Preston Gordon today. He's going to be your guy up front there with you. Whoever's the starter, whoever's depth. Just talk about him, his transfer as a defensive tackle, and what do you expect from him?
Me and Preston, before I hosted Preston. So me and him built a relationship long before, like, him committing here and stuff like that. So, like, me and him we had talked up until he got here. And when he got here, we went straight to work, really. He came in and taught me new things and things that could help me up my game even better, especially rushing the passer. I feel like he was a great pickup for us, and especially for our D-line, because he actually taught everybody something, really, and I expect great things out of him. Whether he's starting or a backup guy, I feel like he's going to have a good impact on the team.
Let's talk about the defense a little bit. You guys up front, obviously, you set the tone. And then you have probably, I would say, and I might be a little biased, and you might be too, but probably the best linebacking core in the Big 12. I'd put them up against anybody.
Definitely the best linebacking core in the Big 12.
Maybe even top 10 and top 5 in the country. And then the back end of the defense, Jashawn, Justice, guys like that can come in, and the defense is getting so much better. What are you guys, at the very start of the defense, stopping the run game is one, I know, and getting pressure on the quarterback is another thing. What are you guys doing to make sure those things are accomplished this year?
Over the summer, as a D-line, we focused on a lot of pass rushing things. I mean, we still worked our stopping the run game things, but as a D-line, we've done more pass rushing drills, and, like, it's just our attention to detail has gotten better. So like we learning like different things about like offensive lineman sets and different moves we can use. Once we get those sets from the offensive lineman, and we just really just been learning and just really
Years of grinding.
right.
I like that.
All right, last question here for you. When you hear stuff about Cliff Kingsbury and him being on the hot seat and Big 12 rankings, you're getting picked toward the bottom or at the bottom, does that resonate in the locker room, or do you try to ignore it and just move on, or is it up in the bulletin board somewhere?
We don't have it up in the bulletin board, but when the rankings first came out, everybody in the locker room was talking about it. Everybody knows in the back of their mind that we basically picked last, because you might as well not even count Kansas no more in our conference. So in Baylor,
Wild card.
they really just had a bad year. They got good players, but yeah, with us basically being ranked last, we don't really talk about it. We just try to work hard every day, but in the back of our minds, we know that we picked last, and we know that our coach is in the hot seat and all this stuff. But we just been working as hard as we can, getting as strong as we can, as fast as we can, to do everything we can in our power to make sure that Texas Tech has a great season this year.